Safety is a core value at Wagler Commercial Framing. It's really a way of life for us. The biggest key to our safety success is our proactive approach to safety. By doing this, we identify the hazards and can prevent the exposures. Our supervisors on the job are suited up with OSHA training so that they can keep an eye on the project and give guidance to the workers. We suit them up with OSHA 10 or 30 certifications, and then of course we go through lots of management team safety training. We have lots of training that we conduct with our teams. We first determine what their needs are, and then we make sure that they're suited up with enough education to go in there and work safely, and also to help their coworkers work safely. Our key safety training out the gate is fall protection, ladder safety, and PPE. Those are the largest exposures that we find in our scope of work. Falls are the leading cause of death in the industry, and so these are key trainings. We make sure that our equipment operators who get on our equipment and use it have also been put through training. They are also put through a practical trial frame for a couple of weeks when they get on the machines, and our supervisors on the job monitor the safe operation before we just turn them loose. And then our crane operators are certified by a nationally accredited agency. We make sure that our subcontractors are also fully equipped with the knowledge and the PPE that they need to be safe and successful on our jobs. That's why we make sure that even though they may come with training credentials, that we run them through our own safety program. We go over the equipment operator expectations, we discuss the personal protective equipment needs and the scope of work they do, and then we label each worker with a hard hat sticker that identifies who they work for, verifies they've had training, and then if we find somebody on the job without our sticker, it allows us to pull them in and make sure we get them the tools they need and the training that they need. The nice thing about having a team of safety people is that we have been able to coordinate each person in a different region, so we keep them close to the jobs that they're in charge of. By being able to do that and having such a large group, we're able to hit these jobs at least once a week to meet OSHA standards. So we constantly have our eyes on the job. Random inspections are just as important, if not more important, than the scheduled inspections, because it gives our inspectors an opportunity to really get a feel for how they are doing throughout the day when they believe nobody's watching. Our supervisor collects all of the people around our job office, and it gives us an opportunity to discuss the works that we're going to be doing for the day. And then it also allows our supervisor to make sure that everyone has proper personal protective equipment. And if they need something, if they need put on the schedule for the day for the equipment to get housekeeping under control, get trash out of the building, this is the opportunity to do that, and then to give everybody a high five and remind them to keep safety forefront of their mind. Before we start each shift, we have a worker on each job or a couple that are assigned to first and foremost conduct a pre-use inspection on all of our equipment. They have an inspection, they go through the checklist, they follow all of that due diligence, and if there are concerns with the machine, we make sure we lock and tog it out, and we get a mechanic out for a solution. But each morning, we verify that those have been done before anyone gets on the equipment. I have watched our safety evolve over the past 10 years with the company. It's really been innovative. And the reason that we have innovated our safety is because of the men and women who have been with us for so many years, who can jump in and say, hey, why don't we? Every time I have a worker come to me and say, why don't we? We engage in conversation. And we find that because they're on the job every day, their input is valued. We make sure we continue to follow OSHA's expectations, and we just bring those innovations to the table, which save us time, save us money, and it assures the safety of our workers. Sometimes we find that changing the way we install our guardrails or the way we bring our walls down on the leading edge, by changing those methods from our current practice, we fine-tune areas where we might find an issue. I get excited when we're asked about our EMR rating right now because it is at an all-time low. And it did not come without lots of hard work and sweat from an incredible team. Our EMR rating is also a reflection of the experience that we have All of the workers that we have, or most of them, have been with us for many, many years. And with that experience and that longevity as a team, you can really fine-tune a program and provide exceptional safety. And that's what we've done. Having a group as large as we do with years of experience really sets us apart from the competitors. Because we've been training with these people for so many years, and because they're out in it and they see the exposures and they bring ideals to the table, we've perfected our program. We do not compromise our safety. There are no shortcuts in Wagner's team.